Here's a question that arises every once in a while, and that is, should you replace the entire fence, a section of the fence, or the posts that are holding up the fence? And by all means, if the rest of the fence is in pretty good shape, and by this I mean there isn't a lot of termite damage, or certain pieces of the fencing just need to be replaced and you will be up and running again, then it really doesn't make any sense to replace the entire fence. Yet I see plenty of homeowners, they just go right in there and replace everything, and they figure that they need a new fence because it's leaning, and that isn't going to be the case. Now, for instance, here we have a post where you can see this one here is leaning the most. And again, all you need to do to check and see if the fence is damaged, if the post is no longer working, is grab the post, and if you can wiggle it with very little effort, or you see the post moving, but the concrete or the footing that the post is setting in, or the soil, nothing's moving in the soil, then there is a very good chance that the bottom of the post has rotted out and is no longer supporting the fence. Now you can also see that these other posts might be damaged and should be checked out also. But realistically, looking at this fence, you could replace three posts, and I would imagine each post is about $15 each, let's say $10 to $15. And you've got the fence repaired. The fence is going to be good for another, what? I don't even want to say 5 years. I've seen these posts rot out in 2 years. So if they're done right, hopefully, and they're not watering the fence, and there's not an abundance of moisture in the area, then they should last a little longer, 5 to 10 years. So again, just to recap here, wood fences, do you need to replace the whole thing? Absolutely not. If you have a leaning fence, grab the post and see if it wiggles. If it does, if you can move this thing 2 inches and you can wiggle it with very little effort, there's a good chance that the posts are rotted and are no longer supporting the fence. Now, when you see that the fence is leaning, that should be your first clue. You got a problem. Push on the fence, shake it, and if you do, hey, the posts are the problem. If the rest of the fence is in pretty good shape, then replace the post and you're done. And if there's just a little bit damage to other parts of the fence, hey, fix it. Save yourself some money. Don't go through the added expense of installing a brand new fence when you really don't need to.